everything has a melting point when it gets hot enough.
Clenching your fists, muscles were tense, another offense. Fire commenced, see the suspense from self-defense at the expense of everything, anyone, everywhere it is done. Weaponry, having fun, only be in the sun, that is my number one rule. Then she began to run. I wouldn't bat an eye to genocide if it meant fire died. Take a stance next to me right beside, or get to the back and then stand behind. Get in my way and I'll redesign your orbital cavity. Bear in mind that I have a couple of scary guys. Collectively we are all very wise. Call me the extinguisher, I will relinquish her when I'm through. The embers that burn so bright to discern the light. Now I don't have a fight and that's true. You won't distinguish her from a pinkish blur. Better think quicker, that bright white flame will seem flickered. I'm gonna stop the red, it's just blue. Throw them up in the sky where there's nowhere to hide. Let them run till they're done, then they try to disguise. But the spies are advised to supply the surprise of a dagger in the back. And the matter of the fact is, I'm too high off of this malpractice. Gonna need a vehicle to attack this sky sovereign comes a flagship. She was spotted going to the foundry, throwing up hand signs and her palms were glowing. But with a woman showing interest in letting her inside, not knowing we were tiptoeing, going and exploding, slowly closing and exposing all imposing servitors with the fire growing. My desire knowing how in the world she's overthrowing. My defenses and my defenses is nothing to the fire princess who lies against us, and my repentance despite my senses, her ill intention. The council recommends we cease to search and redivert a resource, agree to work and seem alert. The people learn the evil urge, the feeble girl agrees, see the world. Call me the extinguisher, I will relinquish her when I'm through. The embers that burn so bright to discern the light. Now I don't have a fight and that's true. You won't distinguish her from a pinkish blur. Better think quicker, that bright white flame will seem flickered. I'm gonna stop the red, it's just blue.
Your whole existence is danger. You'll burn a village in anger. Chandra, you can't control your flames when you get mad at the stranger. I got the guards to restrain her. She knew the time would then blame her for every death that I caused, but the next step it would enrage her. And I admit that I went a little too far, wasn't too smart when I put my dagger in the due time. Well, what can I say? I sometimes get a little bit carried away with the actions I take, the factions I make, and the fraction of me knows I made a mistake. Executioner hides with a mask on his face, a flask on his waist, and a task he can chase. Blade to the face, fate with a grace, fading away, vacate the place, blazing awake, explaining away the amazing array has halted my plans for obtaining a trace. All I really want to do is smother the flame, utter the same name when the veins feign pain, like my mother discovered a lover's remains, and the mantra so Chandra could walk to the plains. Call me the extinguisher, I will relinquish her when I'm through. The embers that burn so bright to discern the light. Now don't have a fight, and that's true. You won't distinguish her from a pinkish blur. Better think quicker, that bright white flame will seem flickered. I'm gonna stop the red, it's just blue.